And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Working on the Mutation factory here. I'm thinking of charging this baby one more time with the turbines, because the last charge that I want to do with my nuclear reactor. That was a request somebody made from last series, so I definitely do want to do that. And then I will repurpose these turbines down in the cold caves if they work. I still haven't tested whether or not the turbines will work in the cold cave, so we definitely have to do that. But first, I'd like to set up and get ready for some chromium and get some production going. For not necessarily going, but ready. Get some production ready for the chromed lenses, which we are going to use so many of. All right. So in here, I've got a couple induction charger pads ready to go, and laser transmission. This is where we need the polisher and the chromer. Now, these things take quite some time to finish so I tend to build these in groups of 10. So 10 chromers and then 10 polishers, which helps. You know, that narrows, that kind of reduces the amount of time for each one. So you know, I can build a bunch and go do some stuff and then come back and there's 50 or 60 ready for me. So I'm going to need 10 chromers, and I've already got a bunch of imbued blocks. I've picked them all up. I've got the overclocked crystal, and so you can see my imbuer is going strong here. I also changed this around. I emptied this out. This was a 2000 slot hopper. I emptied it in down here. Once this is empty, I'm gonna break this and re-enable this line, just because having 2000 of something in a hopper that doesn't stack really lags the game, and so I want to reduce that as much as possible. So I reduced this down to a 200, so a tenth the size, and it should still be able to keep up without a problem. Our big issue here is the supply of the advanced blocks, which is based on how fast we can deliver stuff into this system. And I'm still not very happy with how fast things are going. So we're going to grab... Do I need the lasers? I don't really think I need the lasers right now, but I'm going to grab the batteries. And I might even add another one here, because I'm going to need a lot of these batteries. And we got lots and lots of resources to do that. So I've got the hardened machine blocks. I've got lots and lots of those. You can see these are down a ways just because of the nickel that is dribbling in. It's not coming in very fast, but these only take 2 of these alloyed blocks versus over here these take 7 of them. So this would really drain the backlog of alloyed blocks that I've got, and so I'm thinking, having 2 of these being used here is, it's going to be a little bit faster. Okay, so chrome and polish. Let's see. I want 10 of these, and then 10 of these. Okay, so we're going to go over here. We're going to share power, because we got tons of power beaming into here, and I don't remember these taking too much power. I could be wrong about that, but memory serves, they don't take too much power. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's line ourselves up. Yep. So there's one pad. I'm going to space us out 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and let's build the next one. Okay, so we're gonna beam power in here, and then from here to here. It's like so. Now I want a little bit of a ledge here. Oh yeah, I actually do want that out. Because we're gonna need a little bit of breathing room in here for hoppers and all that kind of stuff. So let's just build this up like that. Okay, the first thing is the chromer. So let's go ahead and put that in. Lens chromer. Is that the chromer or the polisher? Yeah, chromer first. So these go in like this. See, the 64 power per second. So that's 64, 128, plus 64, 2 something. So there, we got a lot of power being moved through here. And then the polishers, we're going to go over here because there's going to be a hopper here. And then we're going to want the polishers. I'm pretty sure I have this right. Let me double check before I get too crazy with this here. Unfocused polished lens. Okay, so I do have this backwards. I thought, you know, when I saw those chromers, I thought, you know, I think those are the last step, not the first step. So let's go back here. So the polishers makes the unfocused polished lenses. So you can see here, it's looking for some type of lens, any lens at all. And then the chromer is the final step. And where did that go? Up here. And these take that unpolished lens and really shine her up and get them ready. So I have all of these. And then those. And then over here. I'll do the permissions in between episodes. I just want to show this. Whoops. I just want to show this off here. Okay, now we need... Ooh, I don't have very many conveyor belts left. What happened to all my conveyor belts? We're going to craft a few of those. Because I'm going to be using them for track as well soon. Okay, so the other ingredient that these need are chromium bars. So on the top here, we're going to throw in some chromium bars just like we did... Whoa! Just like we did with the missiles. We're going to load them in from the top. And then the outside here... Oh, I can't middle click ones that are colored. So we're going to do this. One more step. Okay, and then another set of logistics hoppers, and these are going to be where our final lenses come out, and then we're going to have basically a 2000 slot hopper right in the midst here, and that's going to be where our final lenses are going to go. Okay, and I think if I do this right, I could load these out from underneath. Because these do not craft very fast, I think I've even lowered it from the vanilla setting. So yeah, these I think used to take like 10 minutes per, and I think I knocked that down to 5 minutes. Okay, so this is where they're all going to come out of. Now we're going to have them load right in here. So I can just step right here and control click all those. And then let's load them on this side. I think that's right. Okay, so now they'll all load and they'll all dump into this hopper. And now we need to load the chrome into these hoppers up here. So we're going to take this back like this. Okay, and then we're gonna go up. Oh, I am at the ceiling here. Okay, we're gonna go up with it all the way up to the top. And then we're gonna come all the way over. Okay, so this is where the chrome is going to come out of. Now, again, these are not going to be very fast. It's really a slow craft. So we don't need a whole lot of throughput on this. I'm just going to kind of close these up so I'm not, you know, I have somewhere to step, because now I can just walk up here, and it kind of is the new floor here. So I'm kind of wanting to put a master. This is kind of different than how I've done it before. I want to put a master hopper up here for chrome. So this will be the chrome hopper here. I can even set that because I have chromium bars. And then we're going to use... How are we going to do this? I could do one out here. So if I do like a nano, I kind of want to do a half. So I'm going to do half here. These aren't very fast, so we don't need a whole lot of throughput. And these are going to go down, down, down. And then we're going to need one to go down here, here, over, over. Oh, before we do that, I want that one to go down. And then that one to go over like that. Now I can do it this way. And then this one's going to have to come in from behind. So right there is where we're going to have to come in. There's the hopper. So back in like that. And that should cover all of those. So now, you know, the chrome is going to come in here and it's going to distribute itself to all of those. Same thing over here. We're going to need first to come down like that. And then this outside one will do this way. And then again, this inside one, we need that right there. So that there, that there, and there we go. So now it's symmetrical, and we have one point that we can put the chrome in, and it will distribute it to all of the hoppers that we need. Now is the same sort of process, only for the lenses. Usually I have one hopper to supply this side and one hopper to supply this side. But because these don't need any sort of special lenses, they just need whatever lenses you have, and we can craft lenses from any eyes or any gems. I kind of want a single hopper supply, just like we did before. So if we do that, how will that work? Let me grab some more. I'm gonna grab some more half hoppers. So just a couple of them. Okay, so if I'm gonna just bring this out all the way to the edge here, give myself a little bit more breathing room. I'm gonna turn my jetpack off as well. So if I load these out here, that doesn't leave me very much room to supply, because the same sort of thing is going to happen here. That's 1, 2, 3, one on top and one underneath. I think that would work. So let's plan on having like the hopper here. So the one underneath, we're going to go to the outside like that. Okay, so this will go up like so, and the same thing over here. It'll go up. Okay, now we can put the half hoppers in here, and the rest of these like this. And then this one will be the one that goes over. So this one is going to go over the top, down. Okay, so over the top, down. Okay, so the rest of these we can load like so. There we go. Now for this, if I want to have multiple types of eyes, I can't use the 2000 because we have to set the one type. So I'm going to change that to a huge storage hopper, and then I'm going to use some 2000 slot hoppers to push into that one. And that way, if I have more than one type of eye, they will feed into here and be sent on their way. And that way I can mix and match the different eyes, and nothing else will complain about it, because by the time they get over to here, they will be normalized into the same type of object. And this is just going to be for chromium, so that works out well for that as well. So that is the final setup for lenses, and I just have to go through every single one of these hoppers and set up the permissions to make sure the flow of materials is good. Otherwise stuff gets stopped up. You could have a hopper that has an empty slot that gets a finished product in, and it just kind of clogs it. So it's always wise, even if you never experience problems, to set the permissions. Otherwise things can go wrong fast. How is this doing? It's down to 600, which is fine. And you can see there's a little delay. See that there's a delay in there to open that hopper, whereas this one doesn't have really any delay at all. Just because there's no stack of objects. It's 600 individual items that have to be loaded, and I think it's a huge burden on the game to have those stacked so much. So that's one of the big changes I made to this. This doesn't stack anymore. So there's a mod that will stack these. I'm very tempted to get it, but I haven't downloaded it yet, just because it's an interesting challenge to keep your inventory clean enough to be able to use. But yeah, that is the lens system. And if we go out to check our eyes really quick before the episode's out, we should have lots and lots of eyes. So I'm gonna get my jetpack going here. So if we look, oh, that's stingers. So there's almost 2,000 green eyes. There's 1,700 blue eyes and 772 purple eyes, or massive eyes. And if we go over here to my gems, I was finalizing some stuff, and I ran into a little game glitch, and where I would be able to take a block, but it wouldn't disappear, and I could just keep taking it over and over and over again, and it never got rid of the block, and it always gave me the block that I was clicking on. I don't know what causes that glitch, but out of that I got 1,700 sugar light crystals. I just wanted to see how far I could get. But yeah, so I've got lots of crystals. You know, not so many rubies or topaz, but I've got plenty of diamond. But sugar lights, yeah, I got 1,700 sugar lights, which is a record for me. But I admit that was kind of a cheaty way of getting all that. But I didn't, you know, it was a game glitch, that's for sure. All right, well, that will do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.